The following is a production of Boiling Springs, Upstate Prepcast.
And just like that, we're back in the press box for another year of Boiling Springs Bulldog football, coming to you live from the Dog Pound. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Dixon along with Todd Waddell for the District 2 Jamboree, hosted by the Bulldogs. Todd, glad to be back with you in the booth. What a great season we're going to have ahead of us.
It seems like we were just at Dutch Fork not too long ago getting our head handed to us. But, hey football season is back, man. It's the greatest season on earth. I love football season. I love high school. I love college. I love pro. So I'm so glad football was finally back. And the last tune-up, really, before regular season starts next week. Bulldogs will go on the road in week 1 next week as they take on Southside Christian Sabres. But before that, we've got the District 2 Jamboree. We're still in the middle of currently still in the middle of the second game as the Dormant Cavaliers are trouncing the Woodmont Wildcats 27-0 as it is right now. Woodmont's on the drive, though, it looks like. But
almost took that one to the house. They had a couple of pick sixes or fumble recoveries, scooping scores for Dorman, and made the score look worse than it is, but it's still 27-0.
We got to hope Bowling Springs will keep the momentum going in the third game. The first game of the night was the Chesney Eagles taking on the Southside Tigers, and Chesney won that one 41-6 in 2 quarters. Chesney was all over Southside really couldn't get anything going, and Chesney looked pretty good. And the second game, Dorman, we're in the second quarter of the second game, and Dorman is handling business against Woodmont. So the third game tonight will be the Bowling Springs Bulldogs taking on the JL Mann Patriots. We are familiar with them. We played them last year in the Jamboree. They were in our region 2 and 3 years ago, I believe. So
yes. We're
used to JL Mann. They gave us a game last year, pretty good. Get the fine tuning, get the season going, get into season formation, so we can get on to week 1 next week.
Yeah, we got tonight's all about. Let's see what we got. We've had 2 scrimmages this season already. We hosted Gray Collegiate, had a good outing against them, and then went to Pickens on Monday. And Pickens just was no match for us. Kind of expected that, but got a lot of guys have a chance to play. We got a lot of new faces this year. Graduation does that to you all the time, but a lot of new faces on the field on both sides of the ball. Just a few returning starters. We'll talk about them during the game.
Yeah, you got some new faces, but we got some stalwarts coming back. You've got Dennis Glenn. I think he's been playing on this team for 15 years now. He's finally a senior, but God, it's going to be fun to watch him this year.
Yeah, he's already committed to Rutgers.
Already committed to Rutgers. We've got several others that are getting good looks. We got our quarterback returning. Emory Logan's going to be back under center this year.
Phenomenal athlete.
After he really came into himself at the end of the season last year.
Yes.
Got us. He pretty much single-handedly got us the playoff win over Malden when he ran it in and the walk-off there in Malden. So seeing him progress throughout the season was really good to know that he's back under center this year. With the whole summer this year under Coach Turk, excited to see what Emory's going to do.
Yeah, the team's really been working hard in the offseason. And, again, tonight's just a jamboree, but they're taking this stuff serious as well. I'm looking forward to seeing how we go. 2 quarters of play tonight with the heat. That's good, but next week it counts.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's a tune-up. It turned out to be a nice night. There was a lot of storms in the area. Before the Chesney game, we were worried about even getting it in and then maybe a delay, but luckily the storms held off, rolled out of town, and we were able to start on time. Everything's, we are a little bit behind. It's actually our game is supposed to be starting right now, so hey, we're a little behind, but hey, it's Friday night and you ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, so just sit up and watch some Bulldog football here in the next little bit, and hopefully the Bulldogs can bring home a Jamboree win. Again, this is a District 2 Jamboree. This started Wednesday night with the JVs. We've got our broadcast partner here, Ken. Ken, were you at the Chesney Jamboree Wednesday? How did the teams do on that?
Chesney beat Bowling Springs 9th grade, and then the Bowling Springs JV.
It was 21-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
21-0.
And then beat was it Woodmont?
Woodmont, I believe, yeah.
Woodmont beat Dorman, or Dorman beat Woodmont?
No,
Dorman beat Woodmont.
I think our JVs. Who did our JVs play? Let me see.
Chesney.
Our JVs played the JL Mann JVs. So the JV Jamboree started on Wednesday night again in Chesney, and this is the varsity night tonight here at Bulldog Stadium. As District 2 has come together, Chesney and Bowling Springs have come together to host this JV and varsity tournament. Hoping to grow. This is the second year we've done this. We're hoping to grow it, and Tom had the opportunity to talk to Dr. Newman, our superintendent, a little earlier. We'll get to that here in just a second. But a D2 Jamboree, again, co-hosted by Bowling Springs and Chesney. Hoping to grow that. We had a press conference a few weeks ago with Wings, etc. And the only thing is, I looked, and there's a lot of Spartanburg County teams playing in Jamborees tonight. Chapman's got one, and Landrum's got one, and Burns is hosting one.
Landrum's at Chapman.
So, yeah.
So all four of our schools, Chapman, Landrum, Bowling Springs, Chesney, are all busy tonight. And, getting the last little tune-ups before it starts next week.
Yeah, we've got a lot of new commercials. We've got a lot of new sponsors this year. So we're going to visit. And luckily, as you saw last year with Chapman and Bowling Springs and Landrum having live streams like you're watching right now, this year we added Chesney. Ken Walter, our sideline reporter from last year, took over as the lead announcer for Chesney. So Chesney this year is going to have their live stream going as well. So all four teams from Upstate Prepcast with live stream going on those football games. So you can look for Upstate Prepcast, I believe. The Upstate Prepcast channel is Chapman, I believe, and then Upstate Prepcast Landrum, Upstate Prepcast Bowling Springs, obviously you're here, and Upstate Prepcast Chesney, and they all broadcast their own games, so you can, a plethora, but all these sponsors sponsor all four teams, and we couldn't do this without our sponsors, so we've got a lot more commercials this year. I know, people, you see commercials, but it gives us a chance to catch our breath and get some water, and you get to see our sponsors, the people that support us, that allow us to put this on and to bring these games to you. So sit at home. It's hot. You can sit in your air conditioning and watch Bulldog football. So we're going to take a break, watch a few commercials, and when we come back, Tom had the opportunity to sit down with Dr. Newman, the superintendent of District 2.
Are you looking for a church that feels more like a family reunion than a funeral? You should try View Church, where we're focused on Christ, not your past. We're at 678 Mountain View Road in Bowling Springs. Our service times are 8:30 and 11. You should come check it out.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Folks, if you can smell that smoke, you're getting close. This is Razorbacks Barbecue and Grill. We're talking slow smoke barbecue, fall off the bone ribs, juicy pulled pork, brisket packed with the real deal smoky flavor. We also have burgers, dogs, and even fish. Don't forget Wing Wednesday and weekly specials. And save room for the ice cream. No fancy talk, no shortcuts, just good food done right. So grab the family, grab your buddies, and bring your appetite. Razorbacks Barbecue and Grill, 11120 Asheville Highway in Inman, 864-256-7930. Razorbacks Barbecue and Grill.
And we're back here at the Dog Pound. And earlier, like we said, I had an opportunity to go and sit with Dr. Newman.
Crickets out there, man.
It's late at night in August. But I had a chance to sit and talk to Dr. Newman here earlier tonight. Let's go visit and see what Dr. Newman had to say about this great jamboree with both of the District 2 schools in it, Bowling Springs and Chesney. I'm standing here in the press box for the second annual District 2 Jamboree with Superintendent Dr. Newman. And Dr. Newman, thanks for being up here tonight. It's got to be a great event. Starts the year off right. Both of our teams, Chesney and Bowling Springs, are going to be battling tonight.
Yeah, it's awesome for high school football to be back with us, right? We're all excited about it. The weather is cooperating tonight, so the heat gave way to some rain earlier, but I'm glad it's cooler tonight, so all of our fans can enjoy it. But man, it's awesome to see our football teams out there, our cheerleaders, and our families just out supporting what we all love in our community, which is high school football.
Yeah, it's a great time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. We got football, we got the holidays coming up, we got deer season coming up. Everything to be happy about. Tell us a little bit about the start of the school year. School started this past week, a little bit different schedule, but it seems to have started smooth.
Yes, it really smooth start to the school year. We started on Thursday, And that seemed to really go over well with our families and with our teachers. We had a couple days, and then we had a weekend, and then we hit the ground running on Monday. So, yeah, all has been well. It's been a very good, smooth start to the school year.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but positive things out of that. That's a great thing, way to get the school year started. But back to the games here, Chesney's playing right now and doing a great job. But it's good to see the fans out here, good to see the parents enjoying it. But it's also good to support the community here with both teams getting a chance to kind of work out the kinks before the season starts next week.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, they don't have week 0 anymore, so this is the way you have to kind of get prepared for everything. But look, I know both teams are gonna do well this year, and I'm excited to see both of them and support both of them and just enjoy some high school football.
Anything else going on here early in the school year that you want to maybe talk about to let the fans that are listening know? It doesn't have to be football. It's what's going on for both schools, since you're kind of wearing 2 hats here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, I think one of the big things that's going on is, you know, there'll be a referendum on the ballot coming up in November. And so we're looking at, you know, building a new K-8 school in the Bowling Springs community to take off some of the, you know, overcrowding we have in a lot of our schools and adding on a couple of wings to some of our other smaller schools in the district. But there's also a big focus on our stadiums with this referendum. And so we're excited. You know, it's we you know, our community, our athletes, our fans, we want safe, modern facilities that people can enjoy. And so I'm excited about this happening in November. For upgrades to both the Bowling Springs High School Stadium and the Chesney High School Stadium, but also with softball and baseball. We're touching some things, as well as playgrounds at all our elementary schools. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more information coming out about it, but that is definitely on the ballot for in November.
And that's exciting because, Coach, I'm real old, but I played in this stadium against Bowling Springs, and it's been over 40 years since I suited up. So, yes, this stadium's definitely due for an upgrade. And I played over there against Chesney in baseball on the same field. They should have had my monument out there, but they missed the memo on that one. But great, exciting things going on. We're glad to be involved with that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to coming back and talk to you during some of our halftime shows to give you all more details about it and everything. But stay tuned. We're really excited about this, and I think it can mean a lot for Bowling Springs high school athletics, band, community that use our facilities, as well as the Chesney communities.
Well, they definitely deserve it because there's a lot of support up here. These kids need a home to be proud of, and everything else is just top notch. It's time to finish the touches, but we appreciate you being with us, and we look forward to some updates later on in the season.
That sounds great, and listen, enjoy tonight, and again, welcome back to high school football.
Yes, sir. That's Dr. Newman here, Superintendent of District 2, for a great night of D2 Jamboree football. We'll be back.
There's a place where hope is real, and you are always welcome. At Center Cross Church, you'll find powerful worship, practical teaching, and a family that feels like home. No matter your story, your struggles, or your season of life, there's a place for you here. Come as you are and leave encouraged, strengthened, and filled with hope. Center Cross Church, where faith meets real life. Join us this Sunday at Center Cross Church, 549 Dillon Street in Chesney.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the strength of this King Henry, but getting that King Henry.
Huzzah! Salutations! I'm here to lead the team. No, I don't want it. No! Sorcery! Behold my majestic strides!
You okay?
No, I am not.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, 864-585-7999. Like a good neighbor, Chad Wagner and State Farm are there for you.
Welcome back here to Bowling Springs High School. Just a few minutes left here in the Dorman game. With this new Jumbotron, they show some replays, and when they do, they take the scoreboard down. So I don't know exactly what time we've got left. But again, we talked to you about our sponsors that allow us to do this. So we're going to hit some of our sponsors while we've got the time. We've got 3 pregame co-sponsors this year. Warrior Tree Service out of Inman. And then we had the Flounder Seafood Restaurant serving a wide variety of seafood, chicken, burgers, barbecue steaks, and 5 different stews. They're at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. And the other sponsor for the pregame is Raymond James Financial, brought to you by Tom Dixon. Advisor Tom Dixon is focused on providing trusted advice and tailored, sophisticated strategies for individuals and institutions. He's at 1445 East Main Street in Spartanburg. Give him a call at 864-582-1611. Again, those are our pregame sponsors. We're still looking for a title sponsor. I believe we're in the process of working on that. We'll have that to you. A pregame interview, which would have been not the coach's interview, but superintendent's interview, brought to you by C. Wright Funeral Home, celebrating special loved ones and important lives since 1925, located in Inman, South Carolina. Our broadcast booth tonight, Tom and myself, brought to you by GG's Creations, providing custom crafts and laser cutting services to help you achieve your business and home goals. They're located in Inman. Check them out on Facebook at ggscreations.com. You'll see a lot of these commercials throughout the season as we take breaks and stuff like that. So wanted to give them a shout out and thank them very much for their support of Upstate Prepcast and all 4 teams and allowing us to do what we're doing here. 22 seconds. This game is pretty much over, so we're going to be getting after it here in just a few minutes. Bulldogs, waiting on the Bulldogs to come out as soon as the Cavaliers and the Wildcats clear the field. Dorman up currently 34-0. I'm not sure who called a timeout with 22 second stuff, but they did. So, again, Chesney in the first game of the night took on Southside. Chesney won that game 41-6 in 2 quarters. So the first 2 games tonight, 41-6 and 34-0 are blowouts. We hope Bowling Springs.
Spartanburg County's doing a good job tonight.
The home sideline has taken care of business tonight. So we hope we keep that going with the Bulldogs tonight as they get ready to take on the JL Mann Patriots from Greenville County. We appreciate everybody, a great crowd tonight out here for the D2 Jamboree. If you didn't able to make it, I hope we got a lot of visitors watching on our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in and watching Bulldog football. Ready to get started next week with a Southside Christian team I don't think we've ever seen before.
Never seen them. It's over in Greenville. We're going to be on the road to start the season, but I can't think of a better way to do it than going on the road and get a win.
Yeah. Hail Mary here from Woodmont. Sorry, I probably could show you the game, but...
well, that's Dorman against Woodmont.
They may have some Dorman fans on here. You never know.
You never know.
Another 15 seconds, and we'll be headed to Bulldog football. Again, appreciate all our sponsors. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. It turned out to be a muggy night. You can see the fog a little bit in the air. Warm and muggy, but high school football is back, man. I'm excited. I'm ready to get the season going. And we say this every year, but you're going to blink and it's going to be cold, and we're going to be sitting in the first round of the playoffs.
Yes.
It won't take no time at all. The football season goes by so fast around here.
I tell people at the office all the time, once the first game on Friday night hits, next thing I know, it's Thanksgiving. And then after our final game of the season last year was at Dutch Fork, as soon as that game's over with, it seems like it takes forever to get back here.
Oh, yeah.
And then blink, it's Christmas again.
Yeah. When I worked here, I always judged the school year by the season. So, I mean, football season, you know what's going to go by fast. I don't know if it's just because we're cold or the winter sports are not my favorite sports. So it just seems like the winter season takes forever. And when baseball and softball gets here, bam, it's graduation.
Well, the thing about the winter sports, we got so many going on between basketball, girls and boys basketball, then you've got wrestling, and then you got the baseball and the softball and the soccers and the lacrosses and all that stuff going on. There's so many going on that it just seems like trying to get them all in takes forever. Football, it's every Friday like clockwork, and next thing you know, it's over.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys watched our fall preview special a few weeks ago. We had all of our spring coaches on, and the volleyball coaches actually requested us to come do a volleyball game, so I can sit here and run the cameras, and you can talk about it because I know absolutely nothing about volleyball.
Well, I know I don't want to play volleyball. I'm not athletic enough.
Uh-oh. Ooh, he took a shot.
Yes, he did. That should be the
final play. They're gonna have to do something. They got to keep that scoreboard up there. They keep. Let's see if I can get a shot of the new scoreboard. Probably not. Hey, a little bit. So you see a little bit of the scoreboard there.
Big jumbotron. Yeah, it's a great addition to the stadium here at the Dog Pound.
Long overdue. Been needing it for a while. So we appreciate District 2 for stepping up and getting the new jumbotron. They're showing previews and reruns and everything else and commercials and stuff, but the scoreboard is nice addition. We don't have to look around the flagpole like we did last couple of years. It's still in the way, but you can see around it this time. So, but again, the Dorman game is over. I believe Dorman knocks off the Woodmont Wildcats 34-0 in 2 quarters. So like we said, the first 2 games have been blowouts. Hopefully the Bulldogs will be coming on the field. There was not a whole lot of time between the Chesney game and the Dorman game. So as soon as Dorman gets their stuff, they've already pretty much packed up. The Bulldog coaches are out on the field right now. So we'll have Bulldog football here in just a few minutes. A lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. And if you hear any kinks in our audio, we do have new headphones, and we're still in the process of dialing those in. They seem to pick up a lot better, so I hear some breathing every now and then. So if I get heavy breathing, sorry, I have to adjust my mic.
Because it's hot in this place.
Well, we do have a fan. Thank you for the fan. I greatly appreciate it. But we are, working out the kinks. Like I said, a lot of new stuff. Chesney with their new broadcast crew. They were here earlier. Ken Walter. I'm sorry, I don't know his cohort's names. I probably could have wrote that down. But Ken has taken over the reins at the Chesney broadcast crew, and they're going to be broadcasting all of Chesney's games. Elton Chapman, and running the Chapman games up there, and Dean Bridges. And then the Landrum crew with Kevin and all them up there in Landrum. So we got 4 Upstate Prepcast covering 4 schools right now. We'd love to get more. If any Broome fans or Woodruff fans or any other fans that don't have radio stations, or maybe if you do have radio stations and you don't like them, hey, give us a call. We'll be glad to put another crew on. We had Blue Ridge for a couple of years, and then they decided to do their own thing. So Upstate Prepcast is growing.
Yeah, we want to welcome on the Chesney crew. I've got him right here. Mike Martinez is going to be the color analyst for Ken Walter. And then we also got Pearson Carlisle, I believe, is going to be on the sideline for Chesney.
And the only thing, we have changed locations in this Bowling Springs press box. And if anybody knows the Bowling Springs press box, it stinks. But they've moved us down to the end, so we're right at the step. So as people leave, you're probably going to see the tops of people's heads, and people won't realize that we got cameras going. We may have to shoo them out of the way, but we'll do the best we can. What we got, actually, I like the spot a lot better if it wasn't for the steps and the people walking in front of our cameras every now and then. But hey, it is what it is. So Dorman and Woodmont's going to leave, and Bulldogs getting ready to come out here in just a minute.
Shouldn't be long. They should get them on the field, get the referees ready to go, because it's already 9:20.
Yeah,
we're 20 minutes behind
we're well
schedule.
overdue, well over schedule. So,
and we're going to wing it tonight as far as rosters and lineups. We've got a couple of printed out rosters here just a few minutes ago, but this is a Jamboree. Nothing's set in stone. It's all written in pencil.
Yeah,
so bear with us as we're trying to pick out who's playing what. I know Emory Logan should be under the center for the Bulldogs.
I would think Karan Nesbitt's probably going to be your running back. I would guess. Actually, everybody's going to know where number 0 is on the field. That would be Big Dennis Glenn.
But if he's out there running back, I don't like the other team's chances.
Talion Hall is obviously going to be a defensive back. DJ Late's going to be a wide receiver. So some of these you can go ahead and count on.
Yeah, those are the guys returning from last year. But and the offensive line's going to all be back. They've had a good year to gel together in the offseason. But we got 4 or 5 guys on either side of the ball that are coming back. It's the new guys that haven't played on a Friday night much at all that I'm really anxious to see how they do tonight. We got a bunch of new faces on both sides of the ball, and it's going to be fun. That's what this Jamboree's all about, because next week it all counts.
Yes, sir.
Well, Dorman and Woodmont have left the field. I don't see JL Mann or Bowling Springs has not made their way this way yet. Cheerleaders are down there waiting on the team to come out of the locker room.
I think our fans getting a lot of wind in our microphones.
I do see, here comes JL Mann walking out of the visitor side of the field house. So we got one team ready to go.
Yeah, I saw the Bulldogs standing over there a few minutes ago. They're off to the side. They're waiting on JL Mann to come in first, obviously.
And they were on the back side of there where the baseball field used to be, on a little practice field. Both teams were warming up. So we're ready to.
Yeah, that's my mic, sorry.
Yeah, well, you're closest to the fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I can move the fan over here near me.
No, I'm good.
But a great night for Jamboree football. Again, the Spartanburg County teams have done real well. Chesney took care of business. Then Dorman just took care of business. Now it's our turn.
That ain't no better, is it?
No.
I changed sides.
Well, I've heard that about you. And here comes the Dogs wearing their home red jerseys, white pants, and black helmets.
That is always a good look. I love this look for the Bulldogs.
And guess what? Big Dennis Glenn's leading them out on the field, as he should.
He's a team leader. I mean, that's the way it should be.
All excited. I really like to see the fans in the stands. Student section down here on the right where they always belong. Very supportive of their Bulldogs. Ready to get this season started. It's been too long. We're ready to get it going.
Yep. Bulldogs are out. Again, I love those. They got these new jerseys last year. The red jerseys, a lot more classic varsity look. Bulldogs with a new look on the helmet this year. Bulldogs have the matte black helmets. We've gone to the metallic Bulldog head. Last few years we've had the BS. Probably since the state championship era. The Rick Tate era was they had the BS on the side of the head, but this year Coach Real brought back the Bulldog head. So like you see in the middle of the field, that's on the metallic Bulldog head on the side, and the red and white stripe that goes to a point in the back, and then it's just a really good look. Check out the Bowling Springs Athletics social media pages, and they have they had their media day the other day, taking a bunch of pictures so you can see what the new uniforms and new helmets and stuff look like. So Bulldogs going to be in their black helmets, red jerseys with white stripes and white breeches. JL Mann with the powder blue helmets, white jerseys with blue numbers that we're not going to be able to see from up here, and gray breeches.
Looks like JL Mann will be kicking off to the Dogs. So that's going to be a good chance for us to get the ball early.
That's number 11 for JL Mann, the kicker, Philip Georgopoulos. Back deep for the Bulldogs. Number 4 is Jeremiah Calhoun. Number 4, Kyron Tobler. Looks like DJ Leak going back too. DJ Leak's back there. DJ Leak and Jeremiah Calhoun back deep for the Bulldogs.
DJ Leak, I'm looking for big things out of him this year. DJ, number 2 for us. Had a lot of big runs for us last year. And Calhoun back there on the far side. Opening kickoff brought to you by Jason C. from Edward Jones, ready to get this approach here to start the final stanza of the Jamboree. Here's the approach. High end over end kick. DJ Leak's going to grab it. No, he's going to let it go over his head into the end zone for a touchback. Smart play.
JL Mann quite vocal on the sideline over there. The kicker obviously with a tremendous leg. He kicks it through the back of the end zone. So Bulldogs going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line to start this D2 Jamboree, excuse me. Let me get my scoreboard on there. Sorry, fellas. There you go.
And so far we've got, starting off in the backfield, Kyron Tobler is going to be at running back. Emery Logan back there with him. DJ Leak on the far side at wide receiver.
10, 11, 9, 10, and 11. You got Jaden Wheeler in at wide receiver, Gage Watkins, and I'm looking at the wrong
Jaden Jones.
I'm looking at the wrong one. It's going to Kennedy Means, Deion Suber, and Jaden Jones on the near side for the Bulldogs. Far side's going to be DJ Leak, Kyron Tobler in the backfield, and Emery Logan leading his Bulldogs.
Logan's got Tobler back there with him. He's got trips to the right. Single wide out, DJ Leak to the far left. First play of the Jamboree. Emery Logan ready to take the snap. Play action, hands it to Tobler. He's going to get hit in the backfield, and that's where he's going to stay. They're going to throw him down for a loss on the first play, and that's not how we wanted to start this one. Loss of 1.
Yeah, that's big number 7, Luke Penland. And see if I can get that number 8, Tristan Shell. Wrap him up as soon as Kyron Tobler hits the line. Looks like he lost a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Leak down here by himself on the right side of the formation now. Ball centered up between the hashes. 2nd down and 11 to go. Tobler back there along with his quarterback. Goes motion right side and resets. Now he goes back across the middle. Drops back to pass. Quick pass over to DJ. DJ's got a slant. He's going to break a tackle. Gets across the 20 out to the 22-yard line.
A lot of juking and jiving, but he picked up a few yards. He's up to the 22-yard line. He's going to bring up 3rd and 8. A quick slant out to DJ.
Picked up 3 on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down and a long 8 for the Bulldogs here. JL Mann came to play on defense.
Coach Turk, offensive coordinator, calling plays. Coach McDowell and Coach Real were not happy about some kind of blocking going on there.
Jeremiah Hughes coming into the ball game, putting Leak on the bench. Ready to get this started. Tobler stays in the backfield. Hughes on the far side along with Jaden Jones. Wide side of the field to the left side of the formation. Kennedy Means in there at kind of an H-back on the left side. Comes in motion right side. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looks left side. Has time, gets up out of the pocket. Throws, he's got him beat by a step.
Pass
and he's going to get all kinds of contact. Great play there. He came back for an underthrown ball, kind of a back shoulder attempt, and that created the contact, and that's going to be a pass interference. This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
Nick's Tire bringing you this pass interference penalty against the JL Mann Patriots, and he was wide open. If he don't interfere with him, that's going to be a touchdown. So good play there. Sorry, fanboy again. Y'all didn't get to see it. My bad.
And that penalty
Excellent.
And that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down. I've been waiting to do that. Ken Tony's been such a great sponsor for us and a great supporter of Boiling Springs and the whole community. Appreciate you coming back on for another year. I'll be there soon. First down from the 37-yard line.
I think we need to have a Boiling Springs Upstate Prepcast team meeting.
Two wide out to the right, one to the far left. Tobler back there. DJ Leak. Little jet sweep goes around the right side, gets a block, turns a corner. He's going to get thrown out of bounds, but not before he picks up another.
Yep.
And that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down.
Good little sweep there from DJ Leak. You're going to see him a lot. I think we're going to call his name a lot this year. You're going to see him on both sides of the ball, but a lot of speed from DJ Leak. Last year, a lot of return yards from punts and stuff like that. We had. Is there a band here? Wow. Yes. Go ahead, band. Our band is at the Jamboree. Good job by Mr. Carabino bringing his band out. Good job, guys.
R.J. Bird in the ball game now at running back. Just to the right side of Emory. I think Tobler's going to be stacked up behind him as well. Two wide out to the right, one to the far left. This time, Tobler cuts up the middle, breaks the tackle, gets out near midfield, just shy, picks up a hard fought 2.5, call it 3 yards.
We had several running backs in our stable last year. Obviously, Tamaje Williford had been here for a while. And Kyron Tobler really impressed me last year, the way he ran the ball. Excited to see him back there getting the start for the Bulldogs. R.J. Bird is back there with him, too.
Bird's back there in the backfield now. Tobler's on the sideline. Two wide out split to the far left. Means at H-back. He goes out, makes it trips left. Suber down here on the right by himself. Steps up into the pocket. He's got room to run on his own. He's going to take off, and he gets knocked out of bounds, but not before he picks up positive yard down to the 46-yard line.
He's got some wheels. Ask Malden. He'll tell you all about it.
I teased him at one of our off-season get-togethers. When he scored that goal, that clinching touchdown, he leaped through the end zone. I thought he was going to land out of bounds. He jumped so high and so far.
Yeah.
Great athlete.
That drive was all him, though. I mean, you go back and watch that game.
Two wide outs to the far left. Down here to the right, we're going to have Suber by himself. Bird in the backfield with Logan. DJ Leak comes in motion. Slant, thrown out. It's going to be a little halfback out of the background. A little tip drill, and Bird comes up with it to move the chains one more time. And that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down.
R.J. Bird knew he was going to take a shot on that one, so he got down quickly. So no run after the catch, but a great pitch and catch there from Emory Logan.
He made the catch. That's all you can ask for. Jaden Jones in there at the right side, along with Suber down here. To the far left is DJ Leak by himself out on the island. Bird stays in there, stacked up pistol formation behind Emory Logan. And we got Jones goes left side and resets. Wide side is to the left. Takes a snap. Bird, no. Emory Logan calls his own number, gets a block, gets it outside, turns the corner, gets some distance, and he's going to have another Flounder Fish Camp first down.
Nice job, Emory Logan. We've seen his wheels already, and he's going to be some trouble for Region 2 5A.
I like the form we have. You can tell the team's really been working hard. I don't want to call this mid-season form, but I tell you what, this is not Jamboree form. They're doing good. First down ball at the JL Mann 25-yard line, getting close to the red zone. Love to score on the opening drive of the 26 campaign. Two wide out split to the right, one to the left. Means goes motion left side, resets at H-back. Snap, play action, drops back. Chase out of the pocket. He's got plenty of speed and room to run, calls his own number, and then he's going to wisely slide down. No sense taking a hard hit here in a Jamboree. We got plenty of games left. Oops. Great job there by Emory Logan. Picked up one on the play. Second down, 9 to go from the 24-yard line. Tobler back in the ball game at running back. Down here to the right side, Deion Suber's by himself. Far side, you've got Jaden Jones, DJ Leak, and Kennedy Means playing at tight end on the left-hand side. He's uncovered. Takes a snap. Hands it Tobler left side. He's got a block. Up the gut. Dives in across the 50. There's going to be a late flag thrown in. I think they're going to call maybe a crackback or a hold. I'm not sure.
But you see just that run, how hard Kyron runs the ball. He's not going down on first contact.
This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
Nick's Tire, new sponsor for our penalties this year. Appreciate them coming on.
And that was going to be a holding against the Bulldogs. I thought that hole opened up pretty good, but I saw one of our linemen kind of grab a guy and just take him with him. I mean, it wasn't a purpose. I mean,
got to do what you got to do.
Brings up second down and a long way to go. Second down and let's see.
My cameras are not cooperating, sorry.
Second down and 17. Got to get the ball down to the 15-yard line. 2 wide out split to the right, 1 to the left. Tobler goes motion to reset, way outside. Drops back to pass, slant, across the middle. And it's going to be caught and tackled at the same time. Deion Suber makes the catch, but gets no yardage. JL Mann played that one pretty solid.
Yeah, they read that one pretty good. Got an injured Bulldog coming off.
Third down, I think 17 to go. Ball's at the Bulldog 30. Actually, JL Mann 33. We got to get down inside the 15.
Kennedy Means coming off, grabbing his shoulder.
That's not what we need to see here in a Jamboree.
No, he's going to be one of your main receivers there at tight end.
In the ball game now, A.Z. Harris replacing Means. Trips left. Suber down here to the right by himself. Emory Logan ready to take the snap. Bird back there with him. Play action. Gives it to Bird. He gets hit in the backfield, and he's going to be stopped.
That was...
Actually, that's Harrison there at quarterback.
Amari Bowman coming up to make the tackle for...
Harrison the ball game at quarterback, giving Emory Logan a little break. Punting situation coming up. Back to
bring on Preston Real.
Preston Real, another familiar name.
Yep, had him last year. So a decent drive stalls for the Bulldogs after the holding penalty.
Yeah, that was just a killer.
Self-inflicted wounds, that's what hurt us at the beginning of the season last year.
Looking for a good snap and a good punt, pin them deep.
I can't see that punter at receivers.
Real gets knocked backwards. Ball's going to go off the side of his foot, it seems like. And the ball goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So, I mean, you're not going to kick it much further than that because you're going to give him a touchback if you do. It's going to be in the 20, so it's at the 25. I'm okay with that.
No big deal. So a decent drive. Got a little bit of yardage going in there. Self-inflicted wounds going to stop the drive there for the Bulldogs. Now we'll get the defense out here. Let's see what they've got going on. Let's see if we can find some.
Yeah, man, I think the quarterback's number 10.
Number 10 is Gage Watkins. That's about all I can see. Number 2 is the running back, Buddy Griffin. Wide receivers, I can't really get a number on right this second. They have light blue numbers, so they're hard to see anyway.
Watkins going to take the snap here in just a minute. Looks like Griffin back there just to his left. Takes the snap, quick slant. It's going to be caught for positive yardage, and then he's going to be knocked down, pick up a 5 on the play.
Look like number 1, Harrison Knight on the reception. I think that was number 1. Yeah. Harrison Knight, number 1. Number 4 on the far side of the line is A.J. Bush. That's the only 2 numbers I got.
Griffin back there with his quarterback, Watkins, ready to take the snap. Second down and 5.
Penalty marker on the play.
Another penalty on the play. This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
Nick's coming on this year, getting a lot of exposure in this first game.
See some other numbers. 25 for...
25 is Cam Bethea.
Bethea.
Wide receiver, number 8 on the far sideline is Tristan Shell. Again, A.J. Bush on the far sideline with them.
Griffin in the backfield wearing one of those concussion helmets, whatever they call it. I don't blame him. Trips right, single wide out to the left. Watkins ready to take the snap. Tried a hard count. We didn't bite on it. They're going to call his own number. Looks for a quarterback around the back. He's going to dump it off at the last second, and that's going to be played perfectly by the Bulldogs.
He knew he was going to take a shot. Needed to get rid of that one pretty quick.
Picked up 4. Could have been more than that. Brings up third down and 7 to go from the JL Mann 38-yard line. 28-yard line.
Jeremiah Calhoun on coverage out there, able to wrap him up after a short game. Third down now. Fireworks in the background here.
Third down, 7 to go from the 28-yard line. Bulldog defense ready to bow their neck here on their opening drive of the season here at the Jamboree. Watkins ready to take the snap. 2 wide out split to his left. Drops back to pass, looks left side. Pocket collapses, Throws it across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. And I tell you what, Big Dennis Glenn said, get rid of it now or I'm going to take you with me.
I'm telling you, there won't be many plays this season where Dennis Glenn is not double and triple teams. That's going to, and we talked about this in the preseason preview. That's going to open it up for Jamarcus Means and Will Guybeck and some of those other boys.
Want to welcome in tonight on the broadcast from the Cavaliers, Justin Mathis. He just texted me up. He goes, hey, man, that's a Guardian cap, not a concussion protection thing. And I appreciate it. Justin would know that because he's had a few concussions himself. Back to punt. JL Mann ready to put foot to leather. I believe that's DJ Leak back there at his own 40-yard line.
It is DJ Leak.
Snap. Good. Oh, no, it isn't. It's going to be across the turf. He's going to pay. Oh, the ball goes in the end zone. We're going to pick it up for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow.
That's how you put some points on the board.
Tavion Hall. How many touchdowns did Tavion Hall have last year?
3 games in a row I know of.
He had like 3 pick sixes in the first 4 games last year. Tavion Hall, the fumble there on the snap of the punt, and Tavion Hall able to get on it and score the first touchdown of the season.
That touchdown brought to you by JB Trees, LLC.
Well, first touchdown of the Jamboree, I won't say of the season.
Preston Rio is going to be ready to put foot to leather on this extra point. Looks like A.Z. Harris is going to be our holder.
A.Z. Harris, I believe, was supposed to be the JV starter. So
yeah.
He's probably going to get a good bit of action this year because they're going to have to call him up for probably half the varsity games. Half of the game for the varsity games, if that makes sense.
Well, I think he's going to be up here for every game. I don't think he's going to get to play a lot of JV because of the new 4-quarter rule.
Yeah. We're just... Kick is up and is good. So we got 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the first quarter of the D2 Jamboree. And the Bulldogs have taken a 7-0 lead. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Finding the right financial advisor is like a lot of things in life. There are people who know more and understand what teamwork is all about. People who always give you the most independent advice. People who care. And when you find them, you always know, because they listen to you, like you are the only investor in the world. Raymond James.
Raymond James Financial Advisor, Tom Dixon, East Main Street, Spartanburg.
Are you looking for a church that feels more like a family reunion than a funeral? You should try View Church, where we're focused on Christ, not your past. We're at 678 Mountain View Road in Bowling Springs. Our service times are 8:30 and 11. You should come check it out.
And we're back here at the Dog Pound where the Bulldogs strike first here in the Jamboree. But on special teams, Todd, as we get a muffled punt snap, and Tavion Hall says, you can put it on the dirt, it's mine, and he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Our defense looks good.
Yeah,
offense moved the ball real good for us. We just shot ourselves in the foot, but defense said, no, I got you.
Yeah, Tavion Hall was extremely opportunistic last year, but making touchdowns every time he got the chance. Like I said, I think he had 3 pick sixes in the first 4 games last year. Had a little injury bug, I think.
That's what slowed him down.
Slowed him down, and then didn't have quite the end of the season like he did the beginning of the season. But he's picking back up where he started last year at the beginning of the season. So
on the far side of the field, Bush for JL Mann on the far side. On the short side, we have number 8 for JL Mann.
JL Mann, number 8 is Tristan Shell.
Shell down here on the home side. Preston Real ready to put foot to leather. Kickoff brought to you by Jason C. from Edward Jones. Ready for this approach. Moving left to right. Bulldogs up 7-0 here. High end over end kick. It's going to go 1 foot into the end zone, and the high school league rule haven't changed yet. You get a foot in the end zone, you can't bring it out.
Yep, so a touchback for Preston Real. So that means the JL Mann Patriots will come out for their second drive of the game at their own 20-yard line, trailing the Bulldogs 7-0. Again, this is the 3rd game of the night in the D2 Jamboree. Chesney took the first game 41-6. Dorman took the second game 34-0. The Bulldogs up 7-0 right now on the JL Mann Patriots.
Coming back out there on defense are the Bulldogs led by Dennis Glenn. Now we have Gage Watkins in there at quarterback. Looks like Griffin's going to be in at running back. He got 2 running backs. I don't know the other number. They're both wearing Guardian caps here. Ready to take the snap. He gets it. Handoff.
Look who he ran into.
He ran into Dennis and said, this isn't going to work.
Dennis Glenn on the stop there. Met him as soon as he got the line of scrimmage. I don't know where number 2 thinks he's going. The whistle blew 15 minutes ago.
Dennis said, man, I got you. You ain't going nowhere.
That's like running into a brick wall. Look at those shoulder pads, how small they look on him.
That was Griffin. Trips right, single wide out to the left. Watkins back there, play action. Throws it out to Griffin. He can't come up with it. Maybe he's still reeling from the last hit.
He had a little wheel route, and it was wide open. He had some green grass in front of him, but just overthrew him just a little bit. I think he had Dennis Glenn bearing down on him there.
He said, I don't want no more of that. I don't blame him. 3rd down and a long 9 to go for JL Mann. Back against the wall. And they got to be a little bit concerned if they have to punt again, because the last time it didn't fare too well. 2 wide out split to either side of the formation. Griffin slides to the right-hand side of his quarterback, Gage. Watkins ready to get it. Bush goes motion right side. Turns up a little early. They don't throw the flag, though. Throws the ball deep. He's going to make the catch. And he's going to get knocked down, but that is going to be a Flounder Fish Camp first down.
Jeremiah Calhoun able to wrap him up, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
Looked like he turned up a little early.
Yeah,
you got to be careful about that. It's early in the season. The referee's going to.
It's preseason early too, so. It's referee season early too. So.
Good pitch and catch right there. First down. Quick snap. Thrown high and out of bounds. Can't come down with it. And that was Shell on the pass intended for him. Watkins throws just a little bit high. And you would think this field is relatively flat because it's the artificial surface, but some of the Greenville schools, they have that real big pitch in the middle, and usually you see balls thrown high going out to the side because the field's shaped like that. But here, it's just, I guess, early season inaccuracies by Watkins. Drops back to pass again, looks left side, now across the middle. Pocket collapses, now Dennis is after him.
Get him, Dennis.
Dennis can't quite get him, he tried. And we're going to have quarterback takes a slide at the last second.
It gets up shoving our players.
And there's a flag late. That's got to be against the quarterback.
That's got to be against the quarterback.
Yeah, he came up running.
He slid. Our player did not hit him as he was going down. He actually dove over the top of him. He's just mad and gets up and starts shoving. So I'm thinking he's probably going to get a penalty on this one unless they give it offsetting.
Well, you know what I feel about offsetting penalties.
Oh, well, yeah.
Let's see what he says.
Dead ball, personal foul. It's JL Mann.
This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
So the play brings them up to the 39-yard line. So he picked up about 6 yards on the play, but it's going to back him up 15 after the play. Dead ball, personal foul. That's going to be on the quarterback as he got up shoving Jamarcus Means. I don't think I'd want to shove him.
It ain't going to work out for you.
I didn't realize how big he was. We interviewed him the other night.
Yeah,
Jamarcus Means is stacked.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of T.J. Collins.
Watkins leaving the field. Number 14 for JL Mann. I believe that was the quarterback that was in just then.
It's who we got here? Number 10. Number 14 was in. That was Wilkes Millard. Millard.
He's the one that's leaving with the mouth, I guess.
Well, I guess.
Watkins back in the ball game at quarterback. Trips right. Takes a snap. Quick slant. Going to be in and out of the hands. Pass was intended over there, and I believe that was for number 1, Knight.
Yeah.
Can't come up with it. Another 4th down situation. This 4th down brought to you by Mike Varner Plumbing.
The thing about that, and it's an early season in the varsity. That number 14, Wilkes Millard, is a sophomore. So you got a JV player out there, and he's just hyped up. He made a play and get up and shoving, but it cost his team there as they're going to go back 15 yards.
Number 11 is back to punt for
Philip Georgopoulos.
Glad you had to say that. DJ Leak standing back here again near his 40-yard line. Ready for another bad snap. Looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field by JL Mann. Timeout brought to you by Guy Roofing.
We're going to take it with them. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
At a tree that's too big, too close, or just plain dangerous? Don't wait until it comes crashing down. Call JB Trees, LLC, your local tree cutting professionals. From dangerous trees and storm damage to trimming and complete tree removal, JB Trees, LLC gets the job done safely and right. JB Trees, LLC, cutting trees, clearing problems, and keeping your property looking its best. Call today for your free estimate, 864-497-8511. JB Trees, LLC.
Wait, that's good barbecue. Yep. ready for barbecue like you've never had at Razorback Barbecue and Grill. They smoke the classics to perfection like baby back ribs, so tender they'll fall off the bone. And beef brisket, oh, so tender and juicy. And they've got platters pie.
And we're back here to dog pound. Another punting situation by JL Mann as they've had a penalty pushed them way back, plus some great defense by the Bulldogs. DJ League is ready to receive this punt, provided there's a good snap. Last time JL Mann ready to punt, they snapped it into the end zone, and Tavion Hall picked it up for a touchdown. Snap is decent this time. He gets the punt off. DJ Leake's going to let it bounce, get out of the way. Smart play by DJ Leake. Good bounce there for JL Mann. Gets down inside our 20, picks up big yardage down to the 18. So for the second time tonight, we're going to have the offense come on the field. Moved the ball very well. First time we got the ball, just shot ourselves in the foot with a penalty and had to punt it away. But the defense picked us up. Special teams got us some points.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bulldogs with a 7-0 lead, but that's a special teams touchdown on there. So see what the offense, if Emory can get the offense moving again. Again, he did a lot with his legs in that first drive.
AZ Harris looks like he's coming in the ball game at quarterback.
Kyron Tobler back in at running back.
Harris at quarterback, Tobler at running back, two wideouts to his left, one down to his right. Back in there, it looks like Kennedy Means at H-back on the right as well. Get a good look at Harris tonight at quarterback. That's what the Jamboree's for. Give him some laying time. Snap. Handoff Tobler. Hits at the line of scrimmage. Picks up maybe a yard. Finally brought down. Now they're going to
let him go, man.
Didn't bring him down. Hey, I like the defense there. Whistle blows. He kept him, and then he let go and said, I'm not going to throw you down. That would have been a penalty.
I tell you what, AZ, what is his name? I'm sorry. AZ Harris. He's a good-looking kid.
He is a good-looking
He's a sophomore, but he's a good-looking kid. Probably going to be your starter here for the next couple of years.
Every bit of it. Tobler's going to back up. Looks like he's going to stack up behind Harris at quarterback.
Again, you know what Emory Logan brings to the table, so you want to get AZ Harris some snaps up here in this varsity so when he does have to come in, he knows what he's doing.
Two wideout split either way. Harris for the snap. Drops back to pass. Looks across the middle. Steps up. Oof. He's going to get hit. Ball's going to come loose. It's going to be picked up.
Lineman's dream.
Lineman's dream got the rock in his hand.
Lineman's dream there. I got to turn the page. Is number 53, Colin Johnson.
Colin won't take that one to the house, but unfortunately.
Highlight reel for Colin Johnson.
I like it. The
Picks
big
it
fella.
AZ Harris stepping up in the pocket, looking to throw down the field. He just got hit from the blind side and able to knock it loose. I mean, that's just.
It happens.
He didn't see it coming.
Harris gets set, gets his team in there now, sends his wideouts to the far side. We got Jaden Jones going to the far side along with Deion Suber. Now we move him over. Trips right. Suber to the far left by himself. Tobler back there with Harris. Third down, we need 15.
Jaden Jones, another 10th grader.
Plenty of time left on the play clock. Ready to take this snap on a long third down. Tobler resets outside. Goes back in motion. Play action, drops back, steps up. In the pocket, rolls left side, has some room to run on his own. He's going to get hit hard, picks up big yardage, but not enough for the first down. About halfway there out to the 24-yard line. Hey, I like the poise by this young man.
Yeah, I like it.
I like his poise.
I like the way he looks so far. Just, a couple of plays, but, even just looking at him, he doesn't look like a 10th grade JV player, does he?
No.
33 seconds. What's on the? Yeah, they don't got to run another play if they don't want to. Get a play clock down.
This fourth down brought to you by Mike Varner Plumbing. Yeah, I believe Coach Reel's going to be ready to let the clock run on down and then punt this way, let the defense bite and get you better field position, and then just shut the door in the second quarter.
So we're going to roll down here to the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs going to be with a 7-0 lead over the JL Mann Patriots. And as soon as this hits 0, we're going to take a break. And they've got to quit. Okay. All right, and that's the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs with a 7-0 lead over the JL Mann Patriots. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Ready for seafood that makes your mouth water? You can't go wrong with the Flounder Seafood Restaurant. Whether it's delicious stews or fresh fish, shrimp, oysters, or scallops you're craving, yep, we have them all. And don't forget to order your famous onion rings to start off your experience. We bring fresh flavor and big portions to every plate. Come for the seafood, stay for the experience. Make tonight a seafood night at the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, where there's always a line, but it moves quick. Visit us today at 180 Barbado Lane, the Flounder Seafood Restaurant. Fresh seafood, unforgettable flavor.
When we started Next Home, our focus was to change the real estate experience, keep our agents at the center of the transaction, and help people find their next home. So we hired the best people, developed a client-centric brand with the world's greatest design firm, instituted minimum marketing and advertising standards that all our agents follow, launched incredible automated technology, partnered with the best brokers and agents in the business, and didn't obsess over our agent count or the size of our company. For us, it's about our people and moving this industry forward, never settling for mediocrity, never looking back, and never forgetting what we actually do as a profession. Come be a part of our journey and see what's next in real estate.
Call Ron Hawkins, agent, Next Home Experience Realty today at 864-415-5792.
They tried to start the play, and the referees are over there in a huddle. Nobody's blown the whistle into the play yet, so they were anxious. We were letting the commercial play because the referees are still standing there talking, and somebody snaps the ball and they punt it.
A good punt, though. Preston got a good punt off. I wish they hadn't taken that away from him.
Well, they're going to have to redo it.
Back deep for JL Mann is number 4, Bush. Ready to receive this punt. Now he saw what Preston's capable of, so let's put another one out there and let's flip the field. Ready for this snap. Good snap coming. This time not quite as good. He got run into, but they didn't throw the flag. It's going to take a Bowling Springs bounce at the 45 out down into JL Mann territory at the 41. About a 19-yard roll after contact on the ground.
First quarter of play tonight was brought to you by Next Home Realtors. Also brought to you by Razorback Barbecue. Razorback new to us this year. Second quarter of play brought to you by Guy Roofing. And also brought to you by the View Church. Join us Sundays at 8:30 and 11 a.m. for services at 678 Mountain View Road in Bowling Springs with Pastor Tyler Kirby. Appreciate the View Church and Pastor Kirby providing the pregame meal for the Bulldogs. And Pastor Kirby was able to give the devotion to the team. So we appreciate View Church doing that tonight. That's the second quarter of play.
I think Watkins is back in there at quarterback. Griffin just to his left. 3 wideouts down to the right, 1 to the far left. Takes the snap, drops back. Tries to look it deep across the left side. He's got a step on him. Overthrown just a little bit out of the way. Bethay had a little step back there, just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, Bethay never really saw it. It was over his head. Dang, I'm having some camera difficulties tonight.
Well, he went back left. He went left shoulder, the back shoulder throw, and Bethay just got turned around. He had if he puts the ball where he's supposed to, he had it, and that is Watkins in there at quarterback.
Sorry, I missed the play. So
Griffin in there at running back. 2 wideouts down here to the right, 2 to the far left. Second down and 10 from the JL Mann 41-yard line. Ready to take this snap here. Bulldogs still lead 7-0. Watkins ready to take the snap. There it is, drops back to pass, looks across the middle. And it's going to be completed. Oh, my goodness, what a great defensive anticipation there.
Oh, my
Jamarcus Means introduced himself.
What'd I tell you?
Hey, that boy's, he's not getting up right now. Now he is running off the field. Good, clean hit, Jamarcus said. You served him up, and I ate. What a great play. 3rd down and 10 to go. That was impressive. That was impressive. Now we got a 3rd down and 10 to go for JL Mann. Watkins brings his team up. 3 wideouts to the far left, 1 down here to the right. Griffin in there just to the right of his quarterback, ready to get set here. They need 10. Here's the snap. He drops back. Slant going to be caught, but pickup of maybe a yard, and that's it. It's going to bring up another. This 4th down brought to you by Mike Varner Plumbing.
C.J. Burke all over him now. As soon as he caught the ball, brought him down, so only a gain of about 2 yards on the play. So going to bring up 4th down, as JL Mann's going to have to punt again, and punting got the Bulldogs the first points of the game. DJ Leake's going to be back deep for the Bulldogs.
DJ's going to be doing a lot of returns for us this year. Hopefully a lot of punt returns because we're forcing a lot of punts. Standing at his 20-yard line. What's that punter's name again, Todd?
I don't know. Sorry.
Ready to take the snap.
Can't remember what number he was. Oh, Philip Georgopoulos.
Snap's decent. Punt's decent. DJ Leake's going to let the ball bounce at the 27, and it goes to the right out of bounds. Bulldogs will take over at their own 25-yard line is where they're going to give it to them. I thought it was closer to the 28-yard line, but referees are down there and I'm up here, and I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt early in the season. Bulldogs lead 7-0 here in the second quarter of the Jamboree. The first two games tonight were kind of lopsided by the time you got to the second quarter. Chesney took care of business against Southside, and Dorman took care of business against Woodmont. Boiling Springs looking to get things started here against JL Mann. They do lead 7-0, but that was a special teams touchdown. A.Z. Harris in there for Boiling Springs at quarterback. We got two running backs in the ball game now. I believe it's going to be Bird and Tobler, one on either side. Two wide outs to the far right for Boiling Springs, one down here to the left. Wide side is to the right. Referee's taking their time, having to get a different ball in the ball game. I don't know. Referee's shaking it off like there's something wrong with it. Back in our day, you had stick 'em all over the ball. I don't think you can do that anymore. Yeah, and he's going to throw that ball away. I remember back in our day, you put stick 'em on it, you couldn't get rid of the ball. Have it all over your jersey, just a bunch of goo. Now ready to take the snap. Gets the referee to turn him loose. First play of this drive, 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Play action. Rolls right, has time on his own. Nice little pass out to Bird out of the flats. He's going to get first down yardage and then some. Knocked out of bounds, pickup of about 15 on the play. And that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down. That was a great play, great quarterback play there. Bird gets out of the backfield, gets some space, makes the catch. A lot of yards after the catch. I like the development there. Ball's out to the 39-yard line, pick up a 14 instead of 15. I tried to help him one more time. Tobler comes off the field. Bird stays in at running back. Two wide outs here to the far left side of the formation, one to the far right. Stacked up behind his quarterback is Bird. Harris ready to take the snap. Gets it, hands it Bird, left side. Going to have a hold on the play. One of our offensive linemen cuts him loose, gets him around the corner. Bird gets a big run, but it's going to be brought back because an offensive lineman, he made solid contact, stayed in control, but they're going to say he held him.
Yep, another self-induced penalty there.
Yeah, but, I'm going to agree with the lineman on this one. He made contact, and the defensive lineman turned to try to chase him. Our offensive lineman never broke contact from him and then gets called for a hold because the guy turned around, and as he's running away, he gets shoved down and pancaked. Once you make initial contact, unless you're grabbing him, and he wasn't doing that. But the referee saw it different, and we'll have to live with it.
I guess.
This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire. Brings up first down again and 19. Harris back there at quarterback. Two wide outs to his right, one to his left. Bird back there. Means goes motion to right side and gets reset. Now another flag on the play. They're going to say procedure against the Bulldogs. This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire. Backing them up a little bit further. Two penalties back to back. Going to cause the Bulldogs to be deep in their own territory. We got to get out almost to midfield to get a first down. Ball's at the 25-yard line. That was the original line of scrimmage to start this drive. Need 24 yards here in the next 4 plays. Takes a snap, drops back. Pass thrown just a little bit short.
Short up that one.
Yes, he did. DJ Leak was out there. Had a little room to run if the ball gets there quicker. Second down and 24 to go. 10-18 to go here in the ball game since this is just a 2-quarter affair. Bulldogs lead 7-0. That was a special teams play. Now there's a flag on the play. I don't know what they call, but it was big because we're moving way up the field.
That penalty is against JL Mann.
And that's going to be a personal foul, dead ball. That brings up a first down.
Yep.
And that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down. Well, we'll take that. Brings up 1st and 10 from our own 40. Harris gets ready again, trips to his right, single wide out to the left. Ready to take the snap. He gets it. Hands it off up the gut. It's going to be Bird. He's going to get just about a yard, maybe 2 on the carry before the defensive line swallows him up. They give him credit for 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 from the Bulldog 41-yard line. We got to get to midfield Bulldogs do lead 7-0, but we definitely want to do a little bit better offensive output here on this drive. Trips to the right. Down here to the left is Deion Suber by himself, looking to get Harris involved in this offense, getting a lot of playing time tonight, and that's good for the Bulldogs. We know what Emory Logan can do. Drops back to pass. Quick pass out here. It's going to be Suber on the island. He gets it. He's going to get hit to the 45, out to the 47-yard line. Good pickup on the play. Brings up 3rd and short.
Looks like that's going to bring up 3rd.
Also in the ball game for the Bulldogs now, we've got Malik Wanamaker at running back.
Another sophomore. So we're getting some of these JV boys called up, and Coach Real had hinted at one time that we may not have sub-varsity this year just because we're so thin in the 9th grade in JV numbers. We'll see how the season goes. They actually both teams played Wednesday night, but we'll see how the season goes.
Wanamaker stacked up behind Harris. This time Harris calls his number, rolls right, has time, throws it out there. It's going to be caught. Means gets the catch. Finally gets knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets into JL Mann territory for another Flounder Fish Camp first down.
Jamarcus Means back on the field. We told you he came out earlier. He's going to be one of the stalwarts on the offense this year at tight end. You're going to see call his name a good bit. So a little safety valve there for AZ Harris.
I'll tell you what, I'm liking what I see Harris do.
I like the kid.
I mean, we know what Emory can do. He is the guy. But AZ,
AZ seems nothing against. Emory's going to take it down and run when he gets a chance. AZ seems to be standing in there a little bit longer, and nothing against Emory. Just
trips left now. DJ Leak down here, along with Deion Suber. Takes the snap, hands it off up the gut. That's going to be Wanamaker. He breaks the tackle, dives across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. Now we have a officials timeout. I think a JL Mann Patriot came up a little. I think his helmet might have popped off, or want to make sure he was able to get off the field. So now they've started it back. Tobler goes back in the ball game. Wanamaker comes off. Great run there by Wanamaker, though.
8:25 left to go in the game. Again, second quarter, only playing 2 quarters tonight. Bulldogs up 7-0.
And they're driving down at the Patriot 39-yard line. We started at our 25. Trips left, single wide out to the far right. Jones goes motion right side, drops back to pass. Rolls out of the pocket, buys some time. I like it. This time he's going to call his own number, gets across close to first down yardage. I'm going to tell you what, that's a lot of poise for a young man at quarterback. We needed 7. I think we got 7.5.
AZ Harris showing out tonight. Coach Real put him out there, an opportunity to get some varsity snaps. Again, he hasn't played the JV season. He came straight from C team.
They'll say he was about a half of a foot short of the first down, brings up 3rd down and the width of the football. Gets the team set. Harris comes back out. Wanamaker back in there at running back.
He was a little bowling ball back there, a little shorter than Kyler Tobler, but he's thick. Just hand it to him and bust up the middle and get a first down.
Now the referee's up there talking. I don't know, the play clock hasn't started. Game clock hasn't started. 8 minutes to go. Now they're getting set.
Play clock.
Reset it. Trips left. Single wide out to the right. Wanamaker back there with Harris at quarterback. Get set. We need about a half a foot to get a first down. Snap. Hands it Wanamaker. He's going to break a tackle, and then he's going to get delayed into the backfield and get stopped.
Yeah, he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play.
Big defensive stand there by JL Mann.
They were able to break containment there, offensive line, and get the stop. So
now we need 4
yards. Coach Real's going to keep the offense on the field.
I would. I mean,
yeah, he's calling the play. So
hey, put your defense, put it on their shoulders. Offense here gets us the first down. We're good. If not, trust your defense.
4th and 3. 4th and a little over 3.
Yeah, we need 4 to be comfortable. 2 wide out split to either side of the formation. Wanamaker in the backfield with his quarterback. Harris gets set. We need 4. Here's the snap. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Has time. Throws it. It's going to be caught for the first down and then some. We're going to take this one to the house.
Touchdown.
And that's going to be Deion Suber with the house call.
Deion Suber coming back this year. Looking forward to a lot of good things from him.
That's how you do it.
Is there a flag on the field?
Let's see what they're going to call.
Wow.
Hey, this preseason for the referees as well. Coming over to talk to Coach Real to see what the problem is.
Might be a sideline warning, maybe?
Ineligible downfield.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well, that's coming back.
Well, we take points off the board, but I tell you what, the way the play developed, I really like the pass, the catch, the yards after the contact.
Yeah,
I love it.
AZ Harris stepping up in the pocket, hitting Deion Suber, coming across the middle, and Deion just turning on the jets there, but somehow or another, a lineman made it down more than a yard. You're going to keep the offense out there. Is this going to be
if you
4th and 9 now?
Yeah, if you punt it, you're going to give him 20 more yards. Hey, give the offense another chance and put the defense, tell the defense here by doing this, hey, I trust you. If we don't get it, I got confidence in you.
The defense has stopped them all night long, so you're down to 6:44 left to go in the game anyway.
Harris gets set. Wanamaker to his right. Takes a snap. Here comes the rush. Picked up by Wanamaker. Nice little run there. Throws the ball deep.
Oh, he had him.
Overthrown. The wide receiver falls down. He would have had him. He had him beat. Tell you what, that was Jaden Jones behind the defense.
His feet got turned around and feet got tangled up, and he just not able to go up and get it. So
tell you what, though.
Nice pass.
Nice pass, but AZ, he had room to get the first down if he needed to, but I like the fact he was still looking down the field. He had the guy beat. Might as well give it a shot.
I saw him running around when he broke containment on that corner over there. He had a lot of green grass in front of him. All for naught is the offense, again, driving, but it's going to stall out and turn the ball over on downs, and now JL Mann has it back at their own 41-yard line. 6:37 to go in the game.
Watkins back in the ball game at quarterback. Griffin just to his right. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Fade pattern. It's going to be caught at the first down marker at midfield. They're going to move the chains. And that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down. What we can't do is let JL Mann come down here and tie the ball game up late. This is a pride thing. It's a jamboree. We're trying all kinds of different stuff. Normally we might not have gone for it on 4th and 9. So I like the play. This is what this jamboree is all about, but now we want the defense to bow their neck. Actually, going to say he was short of the first down. This time he gets the first down and then some. He gets some yardage down in the Bulldog territory at the 36-yard line. JL Mann's getting a little bit of life right now.
Yeah, and I think the same thing happened last year. Bulldogs led most of the jamboree, and JL Mann came back late to beat the Bulldogs in the jamboree last year. So,
kind of a hurry-up offense, if you will. They're back to the line, ready to go, wanting to get the ref out of the way. Defense gets the call in from the side. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Quick snap. We're going to see the ball caught out in the flats. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line.
Harrison Knight on the reception.
And JL Mann's getting serious about it, getting here late. They do trail 7-0. So a touchdown might tie the ball game. With Bowling Springs has time left to come down and score.
By far the best drive of the night for their offense. Defense Bulldogs have shut them down for most of the night.
Trips left. Single wide out down here to the right. Watkins ready to take the snap. Gets a snap, drops back, looks left side, look to throw it.
Way over his head.
Way over his head. He wasn't going to go anywhere if he did catch the ball. Great defense
Dennis
there.
Glenn and Champion Floyd both breathing down his neck too, so he didn't have a lot of time left.
No, he did not. And I don't know about their kicker. I don't think they're in field goal range, but a field goal does them no good. They need 7 to tie it.
And again, Champion Floyd, number 30 out there, he's about as big as Dennis this year.
Yes, he is. He's done a lot of work. Coach Blackwood's had him in the weight room in the offseason, and he's paying dividends. 2 wide out split to either side of the formation now for Watkins. Takes a snap. This time it's going to be hand out. And Dennis Glenn said, I got you, big fella. It's me and you.
Yeah. Dennis Glenn was in the backfield as soon as he snapped the ball.
I mean.
Dennis fired up, boy.
He back just so quick to go put a different jersey on. You sure you weren't in my huddle? I love it. Brings up 3rd down and a bunch. That ball's out at the 32-yard line. I got to get down to the 15.
Yeah, big loss on the play there. Lost about 6 yards.
3rd down and then some. Trips right. Single wide out to the far left. It's 4 down territory this late in the ball game. Drops back to pass. There's a flag on the play. There was motion by the wide receiver on the right-hand side.
The quarterback started backing up.
This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
Quarterback was backing up in his stance there before the ball snapped.
Well, he can move backwards, but the wide receiver started taking off. He was 2 steps down the field at the same time.
Somebody messed up the snap count.
Unless that was one of them opticular illusions.
Particular.
Brings up third down and then some. They got to get down to the 15-yard line. The ball's out at the 37. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the far left all by himself. Watkins in there at quarterback. Griffin just to his left. Don't think we're going to see any running plays right now. They need to throw this one deep. Here's a snap, drops back, looks right side, throws the ball. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be way short of the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th and 11, balls at the 27-yard line. They got to get down to the 15-yard line. The ball's at the 27-yard line, 4th down and 11.
So they're bringing on a kicker.
12. They're going to try him a long field goal. I like it. This will be about a 42-yard attempt just inside the right hash.
Philip Georgopoulos on to attempt the extra point.
Bush ready to be the holder here. Hey, I like it. You know, field goal doesn't do any good as far as the outcome of the scrimmage, but
he needs practice too.
You got to practice it. Absolutely. Ready for this 42-yard field goal attempt.
Offsides.
Offsides.
Put him 5 yards close. Dang.
Plenty of leg. Woo. I like it. Now you know what you got.
Now it's getting ready to be 5 yards easier.
So that's going to be 4th down and a bunch still. He made the kick, so do you decline the penalty and take the points, or can you do that? Because if you're going to try to kick the field goal again.
I think the whistle blew before he kicked it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not an option.
Not an option. They didn't run the option.
Number 11, Philip Georgopoulos is on for the kick.
All right, we're going to move them 5 yards closer. No, they're not. Well, he hadn't moved the ball.
Yeah, now it's a 30, 40.
They haven't moved the ball. It's still 42-yard. Referees, this is preseason for them as well.
Got to move the ball there, referee.
Referee's got to move it down 5 yards.
Wow.
I mean, he can kick another 42-yarder. He had plenty of leg. I was impressed. But now we're going to get here, and it's going to be more of a 38-yard attempt. Hey, if his kick was like the last one, plenty of leg. Ready for the snap just inside the right hash. Here's a snap. Kick is up. Hooking to the left. And it was good just inside the upright. That's going to close the gap a little bit. It is 3:42 to go here in this ball game. Bulldogs still lead 7-3. I tell you what, though, Bowling Springs hasn't got an offensive touchdown yet. Special teams put us on the board.
Nope, we haven't. Take a break. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a church that is real, not plastic? A church that won't judge your past, but help you find a new future? A church that doesn't care? A church that realizes we're all broken and we need fixing. Maybe you're not looking for a church at all, but you know something needs to change. You ought to give View Church a try. We're at 678 Mountain View Road in Bowling Springs. Our service times are 8:30 and 11. You should check it out.
And we're back here to Dog Pound, where JL Mann has closed the gap a little bit. It's 7-3. Boiling Springs leads here in the third game of the night here at the District 2 Jamboree. Again, Chesney took care of business earlier tonight against Southside. 41-6, I believe, was the score.
Yes.
And then Dorman was all over Woodmont.
34-0.
34-0. And now Boiling Springs leads 7-3.
Something a little tighter, but.
Well, we're playing a lot of new guys.
You've seen a lot of the 10th graders out here. You tell Coach Reels wanting to get them some varsity action.
I'm gonna tell you
Probably
what,
going to be seeing a good bit of action this year, so might as well go ahead and get them in game-type situations.
I've been very impressed with A.Z. Harris at quarterback. Because,
Yes.
again, I know what Emory can do.
Yeah, we know Emory.
He's phenomenal. This has been a great opportunity for A.Z. to kind of have a coming-out party and say, hey, Emory's the man, but, something happens, I'm here. I like it.
That sets up a lot of options to have A.Z. Harris and Emory Logan on the field at the same time.
Yes, it does. High end over end kick. Going to be caught there. DJ Leak at the 5-yard line. He's got some room to run, needs a block. He gets one block, needs another one. He gets it. Now he's going to get finally hemmed up by the kicker, and he's going to take him out at the Bulldog 45-yard line. And that's what happens when you're forced to kick the ball in territory to DJ Leak.
DJ Leak is dangerous.
What impressed me on that play right there, besides DJ Leak making that big return, is a lot of the blocks downfield and no penalties.
Yeah.
A lot of good discipline there by the special teams. That's something we definitely are going to count on this year.
Great field position for the Bulldogs up at their own 45-yard line. We've got 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in this game. Harris back out.
Tobler in the backfield with him. 2 wideouts to the far right, 1 down here to the left. Plus we've got Means in there at H-back on the left side. Tobler goes motion, resets way out to the left. Now he goes in motion back across the middle. Harris, quick slant out here. DJ Leak. He's going to get across the 45 out to midfield. Wow. That's going to pick up a 5 on the play. Kind of a slow developing 5-yard slant. I like it.
Jaden Wheeler, big man, come making tackle on DJ Leak. Not really fair. He's about 3 hit times his side.
Kennedy Means looking to the sideline right there. He's in the JL Mann backfield.
DJ lost a shoe. He's going to have to come off and put his shoe back on. And it's going to bring Jeremiah Hughes in.
Yep, Hughes in here down to the left side. Means comes out.
Blythe Thompson coming in at tight end now.
I like it. New players. First opportunity on a Friday night here at varsity level.
It's the second time Kennedy's had to come off the field.
2 wide out split to either side. Harris ready to take the snap. Tobler back there with him. Hands off Tobler. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps his legs churning, but he's not going anywhere. Brings up. Maybe they give him credit. No, they're going to say he got stopped a yard short, I think.
No, I'm thinking they're putting him back at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so back at the line of scrimmage brings up 3rd down and 6.
He just nothing doing up there in the middle.
So here's what you got to ask yourself. I mean, we want to win this one. DJ Leak comes back into the ball game now, but 3 minutes to go. Actually, 2:12 to go here in the ball game. We can't give JL Mann the ball back.
No.
Touchdown wins it for them. Field goal does them no good, but they had some momentum last time they got the ball.
They moved the ball for the first time last possession.
Harris brings his team out on trips left, single wide out to the far right. Play clock down to 18 seconds. Plenty of time. Tobler back there with him. Ball centered up near midfield between the hashes. Harris looks over the defense. Gets his offense reset. Jones now right side. Tries back to pass as Harris. Across the middle. Got room to run. Throws it. Going to be in and out of the hands, and a late hit there at the last second, and that was going to be.
Yeah, they're going to get a flag.
They should have. He was two or three steps across.
It's going to be a personal foul there, and it's going to pick up a Bulldog first down with under 2 minutes, minute 34 to go left in the game.
And that was Blythe Thompson, pass intended, ball hit him, then he got hit.
And again, nothing, not saying anything about it, but that's another sophomore we're seeing getting some action here on Friday night.
The referees are talking about something. They hadn't started moving off any penalties yet.
Guess looks like he's trying to explain to the ref what he threw the flag for. He showed the type of hit. Yeah, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
Unnecessary roughness against the JL Mann Patriots.
Yeah, the ball bounced off of him, and then he took like 2 or 3 steps, and then he got hit. I mean, he had plenty of time for the defender to let him go.
That'll give the Bulldogs a first down here with 1 minute and 34 left to go. Should be able to run out the clock and get the win here in the D2 Jamboree. It'll be a sweep for the home team, or the home side, as Chesney won the first game, Dorman won the second game, and Bulldogs look like they're on their way to picking up the win in the third game.
1.5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Bulldogs bring it back up. A.Z. Harris brings his team set. Trips to his left. Tobler in the backfield with him. Ready to take this snap here. 1st and 10 from the JL Mann 36-yard line. Here's the snap. Hands off Tobler, right side. Gets hit in the backfield. Keeps his legs churning. Breaks 2 more tackles. He's going to keep going all the way down to the 20-yard line for a pickup of about 16 on the play. Big run.
That's my guy. That's my guy. I like Kyron Tobler.
And that's the Flounder Fish Camp first down.
I like the way he runs. He runs hard. Always keeping his legs churning. You see what that does for him that time. Bulldogs down to the 20-yard line. About inside the Reese Ward Synovus Mortgage red zone.
And we're in the red zone, brought to you by Reese Ward of Synovus Mortgage.
I think I just said that.
Yeah. Sound like an echo. Timeout on the field. Timeout brought to you by Guy Roofing.
And we're going to take it with them. 1 minute, 13 seconds left to go in this game. Bulldogs up 7-3. We'll be right back.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511 or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
Back here at Bulldogs Stadium, Bulldogs call a timeout. 1 minute, 13 seconds left to go in the game. Obviously, two-quarter Jamboree. Bulldogs with a 7-3 lead. They have the ball at the JL Mann 20-yard line. Again, the last minute and 13 seconds left to go in the game.
I see Preston Real down here warming up. If they give him an opportunity, if necessary, let him try a field goal here in the scrimmage. Points don't mean a whole lot right now because we're leading ball in hand, but give him a shot.
Yeah, I get it. This is at the end of the game, but you want to treat it like, I mean, it's getting ready to be halftime, so you still need to put points on the board. So,
two wideouts to the far left of the formation, one to the right. Harris takes the snap. Hands off. This is going to be Tobler left side. He's got some room to run. Nice block. Gets across the 15 down to the 17-yard line, it looks like.
Just put his head down, man. Just put his head down. Now JL Mann going to take a timeout.
Well, DJ Leak was out here all tangled up with the defensive back. Did a great job of keeping his block and not getting a penalty. I like the wide receivers blocking downfield. The running backs are running with some authority. AZ's coming in at quarterback doing a great job for us. This has been a very productive Jamboree.
Yeah. Again, we say left to go in the game, but technically in a regular game, you're going into halftime. So the Bulldogs are treating this like you're going into halftime, you still need points on the game. They're not trying to run out the clock because you want to win the game. You're trying to put points on the board.
And this is a practice.
And I think JL Mann's probably the same. JL Mann's the one that called these last two timeouts. They're trying to preserve clock because they want to try to get the ball back and see if they can throw a Hail Mary down the field or something like that and tie this ball game if the Bulldogs get some points here.
Again, that's what this Jamboree set up for. It's great for the fans. It's great for the community. But these guys, this is the last chance they get to suit it up against a different color jersey and see what they're made of, because starting next week, it counts.
Yeah, I don't really know who JL Mann played. I guess I could look it up and tell you. Not that anybody cares unless you're a JL Mann fan. But.
Well, they might be listening. You never know. Coming back out of this timeout brought to you by Guy Roofing. AZ Harris brings his team set. Tobler's going to be back there with him. Split to the far right, it's going to be DJ Leak and Kennedy Means.
JL Mann opens the season at Lawrence next week.
Wide sides to the right side of the formation. It's 2nd down and 2. Harris puts Jones in motion right side. That puts 3 guys over there. He gets reset for trips right. Suber down here by himself. Handoff Tobler up the gut. He's got a seam. Gets across the 5. Keeps his feet churning down to the 3-yard line. And that's going to be, and that's a Flounder Fish Camp first down.
Inside the 5-yard line, down to the 2. We're down to under a minute, 50 seconds left to go in the game. I don't know if Coach Reel's going to run a play. We're not obviously going to call a timeout, I guess.
No, just let it go.
Just hand it to Kyra and give him, let him get the rewards from the drive he's put together here.
Yeah, we have to run a play, so it's not like we're going to take a knee because the play clock is lower. So now we got the ball. 1st and goal from the 2. Tobler in the backfield. Harris ready to take the snap. 2 wideouts to his right, 1 to his left. Look for a handoff or a quarterback keeper. Takes the snap. Tobler left side. He's going to go.
Get in there.
Gets in the end zone for it, and there's a flag thrown late. Let's see what they're going to call.
Probably going to be on the Bulldogs.
Holding against the Bulldogs. Thrown way in the backfield.
Another self-inflicted wound there. And more points.
This penalty brought to you by Nick's Tire.
It's the 2nd time we've taken points off the board with a penalty.
2 touchdowns off the board.
Yeah, this could be a 21-0 game right now, but we've taken 2 touchdowns off of the board.
But that holding penalty was thrown back there where the quarterback is, and Tobler was gone. So I don't know who they called holding on.
12 seconds left to go in the game. Okay, 2-quarter game, but left to go in the game regardless. Have to run a play.
You got to run a play.
Let's play the game here.
I mean, they can take a knee if they want to. It's 1st down, 12 seconds.
Just run a play.
Just run a play. Try to put some points. Give you a chance. Give them a chance here. 1st and goal from the 12. Could be the last play of the game unless there's a drop pass.
Or a penalty.
Handoff Tobler, backfield.
Another penalty, and there is a penalty.
There's a penalty on the play. And they're going to finally throw him down late, but flag over there at the 11-yard line.
And another flag.
Now we got JL Mann getting real chippy, I guess, because – and the referees are going to go and run the clock and get this over with.
Yeah,
it's done.
game.
I don't blame him.
That'll do it. It's going to be all setting anyway, so that was the end of the game. And the Bulldogs are going to take a 7-3 win here in the D2 Jamboree as the home side of the stadium has swept the D2 Jamboree in the varsity games here on Friday night. So good things. Bulldog offense moved the ball, but a couple of self-inflicted wounds stopped two promising drives.
They did.
And then two other penalties took 2 touchdowns off the board. So this really could have been a 21-3 ball game. And, shooting yourself in the foot, let's get it out of the way now. Let's don't have these issues next week when the regular season, when it really counts.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Reel will take a look at the film, talk to his players, and figure out what's going on our side of the field. JL Mann coach is out there wanting to – he's still getting clarification from the referees, like what'd you call and why? This is preseason stuff for everybody, including the referees. They got to have a chance as well.
Yeah, technically that was going to be offsetting, replay the down kind of thing. But, it's a Jamboree. Referees, he knew it was getting chippy, so we just
Let's get out
ended
of
the
here.
game. Again, we don't have a sideline reporter currently. That'll be our shameless plug that if anybody is interested in running our sideline reporting for us this year, again, Ken Walter, our sideline reporter from last year, has stepped up to be the lead broadcaster for Chesney Sports. So we are looking for a sideline reporter to do the pregame, the halftime, and the post-game coaches interviews. We give us sideline reports and injury reports from the sidelines. So anybody interested in that, reach out to us on social media. We're glad to talk to you. Hopefully add you to our team. We might actually feed you every now and then. We'll see how it goes. But
depends on where we're going.
Yeah, hopefully.
We usually eat good on the away games.
Yeah. Home games we eat cold Bojangles sandwiches, but it's free. So
it is free.
Good night of football. It's hot and muggy, but a good night of football. The Chesney Eagles took care of the Southside Tigers 41-6 in the first game. Dorman Cavaliers took care of Woodmont Wildcats 34-0 in the second game, and the Bulldogs cap it off with a 7-3 win over the JL Mann Patriots in the D2 Jamboree. So now all this preseason is done, all the scrimmages are done, all the jamborees are done, and we go to regular season next week.
Southside Christian on the road. I'm looking forward to going over there. Hadn't been to that.
Yeah, a smaller school, but a very good football team. They're very well coached, very well played. They are constantly in the playoffs, making deep runs. So don't look for them to come in there and be an all just because they're playing a 5A football team. No, they're going to come in there and strap up their chin strap, and they're going to try to lay the wood at the Bulldogs. So,
well, they have an opportunity to bring players in over there with the type of school they have. So it's not like just because they're small doesn't mean they don't have athletes. So
yeah.
It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, got our work cut out for us, and then in 2 weeks we'll be back home. I'm about to look at my phone because I haven't memorized the schedule yet.
Is it Riverside here? Is it?
I believe it is Riverside. Let's take a look. Next week we're on the road at Southside Christian. 2 weeks. We'll be back here at the Dog Pound as the Bulldogs take on Riverside Warriors. We've got some revenge to exact in that game, as some bad calls in that game by the referee pretty much kept us from having a home playoff game and sent us on the road to Dutch Fork. So we got some revenge for that game. And then another first is in 3 weeks, another home game back-to-back as we're taking on Catawba Ridge. What's their mascot? Rattlers? Vipers? Some kind of snake. Anyway. So that's the first 3 weeks of the season on the road, and then 2 home games back-to-back in week 2 and week 3. So looking forward to it. We will start our regular season next week. We'll have the Coach Matt Reel Coach's Show. Real Talk with Coach Matt Reel will be Tuesday night. Look for the game. Look for the starting time, because with the heat, things may get pushed back with practice. So it may be a little later starting time than normal. Normally it's around 6:30, 6:45, but it may be closer to 7. Check back social media. Obviously, if you like and follow us, subscribe to our page on the YouTube streaming page, you'll be notified when we go live anyway. But check the social media pages, Facebook and Twitter, and we'll let you know what time the Real Talk with Coach Matt Reel Tuesday night. We'll be hearing from our offensive coordinator, Coach Turk, and our defensive coordinator, Coach Anderson. Also have some linemen. We're going to spotlight our linemen this week. They don't ever get a lot of exposure. Normally it's the position guys and the skill guys we come in and talk to. So we're going to talk to the linemen this week. So
we should.
Tuesday night, Real Talk with Coach Reel. And then next Friday night, we're on for real. We'll be at Southside Christian on the road. Airtime will be 7 o'clock. Game time, kickoff will be 7:30 unless there's some kind of weather. It's been known to be pushed back for heat in the past, so we'll again, we'll update you as soon as we know. That'll be later in the week before they make that decision. But a good win tonight for the Bulldogs as they beat a very good team. And JL Mann team to win, I think, to the second round of the playoffs last week before they got knocked out by Spartanburg. So
they did. So
very good JL Mann team. So Bulldogs wrap up the preseason. We'll go into regular season. Looking forward to it.
Look forward to it next week. Appreciate you tuning in. Good night.
The preceding presentation was brought to you by Upstate Prepcast and our title sponsor, Wings